everyone, and welcome to MTU Esports. Today, our MTU Huskies Call of Duty team is taking on Southeastern Illinois College in the NACE Varsity Plus League. I'm Jake, I go by Scrimby, and tonight...
And I'm Daniel, and I go by Pinery. Tonight for our MTU lineup, we have Captain Christian, also known as Clutch Russ, Jordan Farrell, Maximilian or Scuba, and Rick.
All right, and taking them on for Southeastern Illinois, we have Beezy as the team captain, Bubster, Sticks, the True Fatal, and Breezy. Go ahead.
The Huskies have continued their perfect start this debut season, setting off with a 4-0 this year. Coming off a reverse sweep last week against Kaiser, SIC is also having a great year, sitting at 3-1, and coming off a sweep off Anna Marie. Both teams have gradually guaranteed playoff spots in the first two round are still available. Whichever team wins tonight will clinch one of those byes, while the loser will have to beat the next week's opponent to secure a spot.
Yeah, so a lot on the line here for both teams tonight, both trying to secure one of those coveted first-round byes. The Varsity Plus playoff structure works a lot differently than the Premier. In this, it's every conference has its own playoff structure, so the top 6 teams in each conference make the playoffs. The top 2 teams get a first-round bye, so they don't have to play one of these weeks, and they're guaranteed a top 4 finish in their
Exactly,
conference.
And that's what we want for this team because we want to take out obstacles. We want to win. We want to win. We want to win.
Mm-hmm. And simply put, this probably is the strongest team we've faced so far. Their 3-1 record shows that they're off to a really good start so far this year. So definitely going to be one of the bigger challenges the Huskies have faced so far. But honestly, so far in this conference, besides the reverse sweep situation last week, they've just been steamrolling people.
Yeah, and honestly, the only thing that happened with that reverse sweep is those guys didn't lock in yet. They were getting a little slow to it, but then they locked in and they shut it down.
Couldn't agree more. Well, we're going to get our lobby set up here and get ready for the first game to start, so we'll be right back after a quick intermission. Huskies versus Southeastern Illinois coming up right after this.
Woo! are kicking it off with our first map, Embassy. MTU starting off on Cortex side.
Yeah, really excited to see how MTU does here. We've seen a lot of Zarqua as the map 1, especially for Hardpoint lately, so getting to see Embassy here in Hardpoint mode, it'll be interesting to see how this map goes, but looking forward to see how the Huskies play on this map.
Yeah, I mean, they're a force to be reckoned with on any map, but I think Hotel is probably their favorite. This one probably coming in for second.
Yeah. We've definitely seen a lot of really good S&D games, especially on Embassy for MTU so far, so happy to see this one.
Nice.
Good work there. Rick and Scuba just taking this entire side of the map. And really no opposition so far from SIC.
Yeah, nobody really wants that P1 point. They just want to make sure they're getting P2 spawns. This is not really a money hole because you can get picked off pretty easy and there's not a great way to protect you.
It's not going to stop Russ from picking up some early points, though. Takes 7 before eventually getting taken out there by Bubster.
And seeing here with 20 seconds, they're already moving to P2 point, which is right where they're at.
Yep. Oh, Scuba got caught with the nade in his hands. Still able to take out Jake, though. MTU doing a great job of picking up some nice frags here. Getting a decent spawn ready for P2. Does get naded by Breezy, though.
Yeah, Breezy and Breezy and Buster came around and naded together as a team and really took out MTU.
It's just so strange seeing a full minute essentially go off the clock in a hardpoint match a minute into the game. Only 7 points total taken off of P1, and all of them by Clutch Russ there. Now MTU once again securing the hardpoint. Excuse me, SIC.
And Southeastern Illinois did a great job of taking this point back after MTU was there already first and had it locked down.
Really good work by them. Clutch Russ working his way through the office building, trying to find somebody. Farrell able to get a takedown there. Yeah,
MTU rotating a lot earlier on this point, being prepared for them coming around. We're gonna see if they can hold it and lock it down. Nice little hidden spot there by Farrell.
Easy might be onto it though. Let's see what happens when he peeks this ladder. Farrell immediately latches on, not able to get
He's Buster at the top door. Oh, but they take him out.
Both of them being there, just a little bit too much heat. But MTU for now holds point 3. Clutch Russ avoiding the kill there. And now Bubster going to try to peek this through the door, but being contested with some flashbangs coming out. I believe MTU has a trophy system down on the point as well.
Good work by Clutch, snaking that box like an absolute goat.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Breezy taking out Scuba.
Oh,
and Clutch. Oh, is he going to get the third? Oh, and Farrell takes him out. Good work there, Farrell.
MTU clawing their way back into the game points-wise. SIC really a dominant P2, but now Michigan Tech, I believe, has not dropped this point for a second yet so far.
Yeah,
so
Rick
really
has been absolutely holding this point the best he can, picking up all that extra scrap, while MTU is already over at the other point.
And it looks like SIC is going to back off of point C here. Yeah, nobody really contesting, so Rick's going to pick up these last few points for free for MTU. And now it's all about this office location. Excuse me.
Yeah, MTU trying to... This is a big money hill right here. Bottom PD, because you've got 4 doors, 4 people to hold each door. If you can lock it down, you get all the points.
I believe Scuba and Farrell doing a pretty good job contesting. Rick tries to get the quick peek out, but not going to be able to pick up the frag on SIC there.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of holding this point down. They're picking up each other's trades. That's what you want to see in a team.
Nice frag there by Zistix, taking out Farrell from this fight for now. SIC, really nice job holding down this point. Halfway through P4 here, Michigan Tech behind 13 points right now on the scoreboard, but they just took point.
Yeah, but it is only 17 seconds left. They're definitely going to be rotating new while Scuba's there soaking up some extra points.
Lost a little bit of their lead here, but they will retake it as going into P5. So let's see what SIC's positioning looks like. MTU will probably have to retake again.
Man, an attempted drop shot by Z-Tex, but yeah, putting in that work over there, Rick.
Yeah.
All right, 50 seconds, new point. Nobody's on it. MTU's taking the point. Oh, but they pushed him with all 3 people at once. That is absolutely destructive.
Wound up working out, knowing MTU was shorthanded. Just unfortunate shake there for the Huskies, but let's see how they recover. Trophy system
it looks
goes
like
down
they're
for
going to
Scuba.
push. There's
Nice.
Rick with kill 1. Is he going to get the other?
Oh, He sees Jake in the corner with a big pickup. Bubster on the counter. Not going to get it either. Zystic's the last person standing for Southeastern Illinois. And it looks like the last 30 ticks of this should be able to go to MTU as long as Russ can hold here, and does.
And P1 is right outside that door that Farrell's watching. So they're going to hold this point as long as they can.
Absolutely. And it'll probably be very similar to the first round of P1. Just a few ticks here and there by whichever team can get on the point for a few seconds.
Clutch caught on the reload, but Scuba picking him up.
Huskies doing a nice job here, coming out of the first cycle of points with about a 30-point lead. Or 20-point lead, excuse me. Russ, nice job picking up that kill on Bubster.
Not one, but two.
And gonna get some points on the hard point here as well. Nobody on SIC really in a spot to counter this right now. Pushing through the main building. Here comes a couple. Easy looking for an angle as well, not gonna find it. But a few points there for MTU, up to 126 now, officially over halfway to the goal.
Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna keep attacking this point P1, trying to keep them off it. Farrell beating Buster in a 1v1, Bubster. And MTU already rotating on that new point. Scuba holding down the back lines.
Yeah, and just picking up a few more points on that P1 as well. You never know when those last few points are going to be the difference, so MTU making sure to salvage as much as they can get. Rick, nice drop shot there, going to take out Zystix. And now MTU definitely in a favorable spot here. Multiple trophy systems down for the Huskies on P2.
He stunned Scuba. Breezy does a great job trying to take control of these back lines here. Farrell there to try and pick him up, but nice. He hits him with a nade and already has a trophy down.
Yeah, good work by BZ there. Getting that frag on Farrell would have been really difficult to retake site without that frag there for SIC. Bubster looking for an angle on Rick, not going to find it. He's taken down from behind by Zystix though, and SIC retakes the point pretty quickly. Still a 30-point lead for MTU, but need to get this point back quickly. Nice
Farrell playing his life, getting one kill. Can he get another? Nice.
Taken down. Nice.
And 25 seconds. MTU already rotating to P3. They're a fast team. They like to rotate early. They really like to get these points. Oh, Rick caught with his dead silence going.
Seems like SIC not quite adjusting to how quick MTU is willing to rotate here. It seems like they're getting advantage on these points pretty much every single round. They're only leaving one person on the site. I know they want to try to commit and get the full 60 points from the new point, but it just seems like they're leaving a few points on the table by not contesting this 1v4 essentially.
Yeah, Breezy took care of two of our guys there. Both, yeah, Clutch and Farrell.
BZ holding a really tight angle here, looking for Scuba. BZ gets spotted, still picks up the kill. Rick on the counter, looking for it.
Yep.
Trust will pick up the kill. Nice work there.
That's what you want to do, working as a team, pushing those angles at the same time, but making sure not to line up.
Couldn't agree more. 30 seconds left here on, I believe this is P3, P4?
This is P4, bottom PD. Like I said, MTU already there early. Scuba trying to hold down these spawns and keep us getting this way.
Yep.
Looks like Bubster's on point right now, picking up any scrap he can, trying to bring Southeastern Illinois a little bit closer to an equal.
I mean, what I was talking about earlier, SIC is really in every point counts mode right now. There's only 50 points left on the clock for MTU. They're going to pick up a few naturally no matter how good SIC plays. So just making sure you take advantage of as much of the clock as possible. Don't allow Michigan Tech to stretch this lead any further. That's really what they need to do to keep themselves in the game. Nice pickup there from Clutch Russ, and it looks like MTU will be able to hold this point for a little while, inching closer and closer to victory. Nice pickup on the stairs, though. BZ and Jake both pick up kills for SIC, and they're able to secure site off of it.
Breezy absolutely shredding Scuba as he came around that corner.
Russ looking for a kill.
They're locking this point down. I think personally it'd be better if MTU scraps these extra points and goes towards new and locks it down.
I think I agree here. They have enough of a margin to where just securing site, even if they're just chipping away 10 or 15 points at a time, I think they probably still have the margin to get away with it.
Yeah, and on top of that, they did spawn new side, which is very lucky for them, keeping them exactly where they want to be, mainly because the other team is still pushed back at old.
Yeah, and yeah, nobody in SIC besides Bubster in a position to push this early. MTU will get at least a few points. I'd expect them to, at bare minimum, get to 225 here. Nice pickup there. Taking out Bubster. One more person sitting in that mid lane. Pushing in. Oh, Rick gets caught. More points ticking away for MTU, but SIC with a push here might be able to pick up some big points. Zystix gets some damage on Clutch Russ, but able to get out of harm's way. Points still being held by the Huskies. Farrell, the last person standing for MTU on the site. Bubster pushing in. Clutch Rush turns away at the wrong time. Might get caught here. Does.
COD timing right there.
Farrell and Scuba both on site now. Final 5 seconds. Looks like MTU, barring a miracle from SIC, is going to take this one. 250.
Absolutely. That is a great job by MTU. Good job on the rotations. It was a close match there for a little bit. Southeastern Illinois was doing a great job holding down those points, but MTU getting the best of them.
Yeah, really solid work, just holding sites for a long amount of time when it mattered. And SIC had a couple of really nice point retakes that we saw, and it allowed them to inch back into this game after MTU got that massive lead, but really just not enough for SIC to make a recovery. Huskies take game 1, pretty convincing fashion, and we will be going on to S&D, I believe, on Hotel immediately after this. So pretty exciting map there.
Said it once, and I'll say it again. Hotel, favorite map.
Hotel's great.
Yeah, definitely. MTU, they rotated early, and then they held those points down. And on top of that, the other team could not get them off of those points. Even for scrap, when they rotated after, MTU held that scrap down. One guy doing all the work. I think it was Rick.
Yeah, Rick played a really great game there. If you're a tech student, do you need a place to be close to campus? We have places for that. Find the perfect location, live where you want to live at HoughtonForRent.com. Go check out Radway Enterprises if you're looking for a place next year. I know those things have been going pretty quick, so make sure you get in before the rest of those applications close. But going into game 2, really exciting stuff here. Michigan Tech off to an early lead. Had a little bit of trouble early last week, but it seems like they're out and rolling early this time.
Yeah, like they started off slow last week, but this time coming out hot, coming out fresh. I think they saw some of their mistakes, and they were like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to come out here. We're going to fix it. We're going to do better.
Absolutely. And we will be right back with game 2 for you. Hotel, Search and Destroy. We'll see you in just a bit.
back at it at Hotel for some search and destroy.
Really a big fan of this map. I mean, we've seen it a ton for control points. I think just about every single week we've seen it. I don't know if we've seen it in a search map yet.
Yeah, MTU starting off on offense. Definitely, this is either a fast A plant or sometimes you'll go B. It really depends on the playstyle of people.
Just how the initial push develops. You got to see what the other team commits to. If you think you have an open B, then maybe rotate to it. But let's see what the Huskies do here.
I know I like going off B to start, but looks like they're going to go A.
Yeah, they are going for that fast plant, just like you called. Rick trying to plant this bomb immediately. And looks like he's going to be able to get it. The clock ticking now for Southeastern Illinois. Need to get back to that site and get the defusal. And remember, S&D is a best of 11 set, so the first team to win 6 rounds will take this point in our best of 5 game series.
Looks like Buster's trying to flank around.
And might be able to catch Clutchros off guard here. Yeah, exactly that. BZ gets the cheeky peek there, and Russ goes down for it. Bubster looking for a way onto site now, having trouble finding it. 15 seconds left for Southeastern Illinois. Need to make this push now. Nobody for MTU on site. Working their way around. Farrell picks up a kill. Farrell picks up 2 kills. And now it's just Jake left. Not enough time to defuse here. And MTU going to take round 1.
Yeah, and even if he did have plenty of time, you have both Scuba and Farrell holding down the absolute longest angles. And those guys, they don't miss.
Yeah. Really solid work there from the Huskies. Just immediate plant. Really can't get much faster than what Rick did there. And just did a really good job of holding the site. Lost a couple people along the way, but nowhere near enough to put them in jeopardy. And now on defense, let's see if they can keep this momentum going.
Yeah, and not a bad job by Southeastern Illinois trying to get that flank. However, MTU was ready.
Yeah, just really solid round there from the Huskies. Just more of what we've been seeing all semester. Again, like this is a team in their debut varsity season. They've been so impressive all year long, and just getting to see them in playoffs this season is going to be a blast.
We're going to see Illinois pushing B. Looks like MTU's mainly focused on A.
Yeah, a little bit of an overcommit there from the Huskies, and SIT will have a free plant here.
Breeze's going to get bombed down.
Let's see what their B retake looks like. Still a 4-on-4. No confrontations just yet.
Looks like everybody's waiting on somebody else. All right, we're gonna probably see this team push in here.
Really slow push on door here. Flash goes out. Peeking corners here. Rick looking for a way onto site here. BZ doing a good job of countering, using utility. Maybe might not realize that there are 2 Husky players there. Farrell gets taken down by Zistix, though. That's bad news for MTU. 15 seconds left on the clock. Need to clear this site immediately to have any chance. They're on bomb. Scuba's going for the defuse. Able to hold it so far. Last player standing. It's just Bubster. Trying to work around a door. And not going to find it. Michigan Tech takes the round.
Wow. Okay. That was, wow. Way to get on bomb. Way to start that defuse early. They didn't need everybody to hold point. They just waited for him to come back.
Really risky play there, but Scuba sees the clock and knows it's the only opportunity for MTU. Really nice round save there. And Michigan Tech keeping themselves with an undefeated streak in S&D.
Yeah, this is really looking good for them so far. Starting off with a 2-0 start, really adding that pressure onto Southern Illinois to come back.
Yeah.
All right, are they going to do another A plant?
Sure looks like Rick is going for that fast A again.
Yep, getting the trophy down early. That's what you want to see. Prevent any of those tacticals or lethals getting used. Clutch getting some information from his bomb and taking out Bubster. Or was that BZ?
I think took out BZ there. And now Jake the Snake's down as well. It is just Zistix for Southeastern Illinois. Oh. Really difficult situation there. MTU just mows down SIC in that round. 3-0 Huskies just like that.
Did we even lose a guy?
I don't think we did. That was a flawless.
Wow. That was an absolute beautiful run there, holding all the angles. Zistix trying to come around and coming through a statue there, but holding reception, waiting for him.
Really solid work from the Huskies there. 3-0, just dominating every round so far. A little risky on that defuse in round 2, but really no notes for MTU thus far. Looking to just improve to 2-0 in this match.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to be going for an A plant now, seeing as they didn't pull off the B plant very well.
Oh, well, they planted just fine. It was just the retake that was the issue.
Barrel coming in to start off the...
They haven't gotten bomb down yet, and that's the bomb carrier going down. BZ gets taken down with it.
Yeah, I think MTU, they might recognize that. If they recognize that that's where the bomb is, they're gonna watch it.
And Bubster gets taken down. Just Jake the Snake remaining now. SIC kind of putting themselves in trouble here.
Yeah,
really nowhere to go.
Jake's the Snake just hiding out in reception. What can you do? You've got 3 guys. I mean, sure, you're missing clutch, but none of these guys will be forgiving. I think they're gonna wait him out. They're gonna wait Jake's the Snake out. They don't need to do anything. They can wait for him to come to bomb.
Yeah, just making sure that he's late to the bomb. Don't let him get anywhere. Speaking of which, if you came to the stream late, do you want to keep up with the rest of MTU Esports? Be sure to follow our Twitch channel. And if you want to see past VODs and other future content, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Both of those tags are MTU Esports. We're seeing Jake the Snake get a move on now. Final 3 players still remaining for Michigan Tech, though. Rick, Scuba, and Farrell all still alive, lurking around this bomb. 15 seconds to go. Jake looking for a way to peek it. So far, nothing. Gets spotted by Farrell, too. Honestly, might just save the KDR for the sake of the scoreboard at this point. Not even going to bother peeking anyway that matters here. And going to get mowed down anyway. Michigan Tech stretching it to 4-0.
Wow, yeah, that was a long time to wait, but MTU knew they couldn't do anything. They saw a bomb. They held them down like they should.
Really nice work there. And MTU going to be back on attack here. Looking to make it 5-0. A 6-0 would be amazing to see.
Yeah, I would love to watch them clean sweep this team right now.
Yeah, Hardpoint was a little close. Like, MTU had a pretty comfortable lead the whole game, but SIC kept themselves in it. Just to come out and sweep an S&D, that'd be a really nice thing for MTU's confidence going into Game 3.
Yeah, and MTU really liking this A plant here. They have it on lockdown. Are we going to see BZ come up here? And
nice. BZ taking down Rick.
Yep, before they could get the plant. But BZ falling to a wall bang even.
Yeah, it's always a tough shake. I've been killed behind that curtain a few too many times. I feel your pain there, BZ. But right now, bomb is sitting on the A site. Has not been planted yet by the Huskies.
Yeah, it is a 3v3 here. It's not.
Nice
shot. Wow, that is definitely what we wanted to see from MTU. Yeah. I was going to say, Southern Illinois looking up a little bit now, like earlier when it was a 3v3, because they knew where bomb was. They knew it was sitting there.
Exactly. And now it's just Bubster and Jake the Snake left in a 2v3 retake situation. Not a friendly spot for Southeastern Illinois. Bubster able to pick up 1, though. Farrell is going to go down.
Yeah, and I'm going to apologize for sitting on that body for a little while. I got a little distracted.
Don't worry about it. Bubster trying to win this encounter as well. Damage done. Scuba able to pick up the frag.
Another wall bang from MTU. I guess they know him. And time's ticking down. Does MTU...
Jake is not going to be able to pick this up. Just waiting way too long.
7 seconds, has no time.
Really don't know why he waited that long. He needed to push there, but Michigan Tech, I'm sure, more than happy about it. 5-0 now, looking to pull off that clean sweep in S&D. I don't think we've seen it so far this year. So I'm sure the Huskies are getting hyped.
Their first game, they pulled off a perfect game. They won Hardpoint, they clean sweeped S&D, and then they also clean sweep Control.
Oh, man. Were we watching? Was it the Ferris State game?
Yeah, that was their first match.
Oh, wow. I can't believe I forgot that. But.
Yeah, let's see if MTU can do it again. Really firing up this year.
All right, final seconds ticking down on the timer here. Southeastern Illinois on the attacking side this round. BZ going to pick up the bomb. Looks like another fast A plant attempt here. Let's see if they can actually get it down this time. BZ going to overextend again. They're not planning behind that counter. Seems like at this point they don't want to just get the bomb down and actually force MTU to retake. BZ is going to stay alive for now, but needs to get that bomb.
Yeah, both Bubber and Breezy were watching that angle as Farrell popped his head out. But Scuba going to put in some work there, taking out Breezy.
And the
doesn't look like they have the bomb down yet.
No, they don't. Bubster going for it. Behind that column right now, Scuba looking for a way to pick up this kill. Able to do so.
Wow.
Zystix and Jake still alive for SIC.
Even after getting stunned, you can't stop that guy.
No. Scuba's on an absolute tear so far this game. Able to dive out of harm's way, too, avoiding all the shots from Jake. What a move by Scuba. I don't know if that was an intentional dodge or not, but, man, it looked great from our end.
Yep, and Jamestown just snaking that desk. Oh, looks like he's the last one left. He's got a face-off here with Scuba. Rick just reloading.
Scuba, 20 seconds left on the clock. MTU more than happy to just let this clock expire. Jake taking too long again. Needs to just commit to a push at some point here. Team's round is on the line. and gonna get taken down. Michigan Tech with a clean 6-0 sweep. SIC needs to pull off 3 consecutive game wins to bring this one home. MTU sitting nice and pretty right now, looking to improve to 5-0 on the season.
Wow, I really do love this team. They have came out hot, and they have absolutely dominated the competition.
Yeah. Incredible work there. 10-3 from Farrell, 5-4 from Clutch. A perfect 5-0 from Scuba. Did not die once during that set. I mean, all in all, just what a game from the Huskies.
Yeah, and on top of that, the entire team went positive. Nobody had a negative KD right there.
Just amazing work across the board, really. Just no notes. I don't know what else to say. Huskies in a prime spot to improve to 5-0 on the year, looking to keep their perfect season going, and so far they're doing a great job of it.
And,
really stylish.
Speaking of style, are you looking up to spice up your style? MTU University Images is your official headquarters for authentic Michigan Tech Husky apparel. University-owned, university-operated, University Images. Located at the SDC, or go to thebookstore.mtu.edu.
Yeah.
I will say, I think we need a dustpan because these boys might sweep.
I'm really expecting a sweep here at this point. Going into control point, MTU, I don't think has dropped a single control point map all year long. They've looked dominant every single time they've played control point on stream. Even like last week, the control point map in map 3 was the definitive turning point where immediately all the momentum just flipped on its head and the Huskies took over against Kaiser. So I think, and they're playing on Hotel again, which is, they've shown that it's just a map they find a way to win on no matter the circumstances.
And I have been talking to some of the guys like off camera because I have class with them and stuff, and they're good friends of mine, and they have been absolutely running control. They have been focusing on it all last week. So I think these guys are going to come out and absolutely stomp the competition.
I would not be remotely surprised, but we will get that map set up for you guys in just a little bit. Hotel control point for map 3. Huskies looking for a sweep. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, map 3. Familiar map here on Hotel, but this time we're playing Control Point. Let's see how the Huskies do here. They are going to be starting on the opposite side of the map from last game. But be sure to follow us on Twitter, by the way, if you are not already. Follow us at MTU Esports to get daily updates about our upcoming matches and our match results. Hopefully we're going to see a 3-0 get posted on the Twitter page in just a little bit here. But game 3 about to get underway. Let's see how the Huskies do.
Yeah, and for anybody who's not familiar with Control, they need to capture 3 ticks on 2 points. And every time they capture a point, so if they were capture A, they get a whole nother minute, and every time they're on it, time doesn't go down. Each team has 30 lives to start, and there we go.
Good job.
Also, it affects the game how many people are on the specific point. So right here, they have 3 people stacking, and that timer is ticking. It is moving fast.
Nice work there. Rick and Clutch Russ picking up some big kills early, and they're going to secure B pretty much immediately. Nice work by the Huskies. Now just need to focus on that A point. They have a 3-life advantage to work with at the moment. So let's see if they can make that work and convert it into a round.
Yeah, the other team trying to lock down A and not let him get him around there.
Flashbang takes an interesting bounce off that door. Farrell versus Bubster here. Bubster going to pick up the kill. Still a 1-life advantage for the Huskies. Have not made any progress on that A site yet.
But they do still have a minute and 30 seconds, so...
Time to work with. Looking to get those lives off the board for Southeastern Illinois. There's 2 big ones by Clutch Russ, looking for a third.
Oh, he doesn't see him.
Nice kill.
Oh! And MTU kicking them off a point like... punching.
Oh, they're going to get at least 2 ticks here, too.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody in position for SIC.
Yeah.
They might just get the point for free. And yeah, no resistance from SIC in time. MTU takes the first point in style. Just clear sight, holds it for the full duration.
And that's exactly what we want to do. Once you get those 4 kills and kick them off point, you stack that, you stack that, you stack that.
Flip spawns, too. They just have no hope of retaking. And exactly what the doctor ordered for the Huskies there. Easy first round. Clean it up really effectively. Rick and Clutch Russ especially on that the ticks on B. Really effective work. And then the whole team coming together for just a fantastic retake there.
I was definitely going to say Clutch shining there with the triple kill right before coming back. And the other guy was not looking the right way.
MTU defending points now. Let's see how their defense looks. SIC just seems to have no answers at the moment.
MTU splitting up 2v2. Definitely want to get a couple people on each point. Actually, sorry, 3v1.
Yeah, leading pretty heavy B. That tends to be the first point taken in most of the control point maps that we've seen so far. It seems like it's much easier to retake for the attacking side and much harder to get a retake on from the defending POV.
Scuba almost blowing himself up there.
3 lives apiece taken by both teams.
Yeah, the other team working on capturing A. I usually go for an A capture first. They're clearing B, no problem.
A does seem like the tougher point to cap generally, so doing it while there's still 2 points for the defending team to cover might be the better idea. It's a little bit risky because you need to make sure you actually take the point before the clock hits 0. But right here, SIC will be able to do that, and now it's just B remaining.
Yeah, Farrell chilling in Shandy, seeing if he can get any picks off.
Might find...
We have Clutch Russ getting 1. He sees him.
Oh,
wow.
got caught.
Getting the best of him there.
All right. Beezy looking for a way to push in and take this B site for SIC, but nothing so far. Zystic's moving up in the hallway as well, but now Scuba on high alert, watching, waiting.
Yeah, Farrell holding down that room.
Nice damage.
Ooh. They're getting through. They got through the defense. And they took out Rick.
See how Farrell responds to this. Zystic's still just sitting in the corner. Or no, Beezy, excuse me, just sitting in the corner up there, waiting for somebody to show their cards on the MTU side. Eventually does spot Farrell, backs up immediately. Nice pickup there, taking out Bubster. And Beezy gonna go down. Nice work there by Farrell. Patience was key there. Still no progress on the point for SIC. A minute 15 left. Rick with a 5K going. I think, does he have a cruise missile?
Yes, he does.
Oh boy.
And T got another.
Might just wait until SIC starts capping point and just drop it then.
Or he might save it for the next round. They've still got one more round to take care of here.
Rick
and there's another guy.
Isn't aware of the second person behind, though, but Jake the Snake wind up dropping. And here come more SIC players, takes out 1.
And I will say, caught a funky game. Usually, when you're holding a spot like Rick is right now, it'll spawn the other team out, but it doesn't seem like MTU's doing that.
Yeah, just
He hears him. There
nice
he
work
goes.
by Rick again. And now an 11 life, 12 life advantage. Rick with a 10K
Oh my
going.
gosh. Can they stop him?
It
He
doesn't
is
look like it.
absolutely...
11-1. 12-1. Rick on an 11 kill streak in control point finally goes down, but takes a 11 life advantage for the Huskies.
Wow.
That's how you win rounds right there. Rick just putting the entire team on his shoulders for a little while. And SIC not going to have the lives or the means to push this site and secure it, barring a miracle here. 11 seconds, their starting point. It's currently contested by MTU. And that is Rick.
They're on time right now, holding it down, but MTU keeping them off that point like nothing.
Yeah, final 2 seconds ticking away. Bubster looking to make some noise at least, but not going to find it. Rick gets the kill. Nobody in position to push for SIC. Might get there in time, but no. MTU takes the second point, and 11 kill streak for Rick.
I mean, how do you even do that?
Like how do you do that in a varsity match?
You're playing guys who practice this game probably at least 4 days a week.
I hope so. Like, I mean, like, seeing this in, like, you know, like, just hopping into pubs, you'll do that every once in a while. You go on a 10K, you'll get your attack helicopter. But, like, doing that in a varsity match is ridiculous, and an 11 kill streak is absurd. So massive congratulations to Rick there.
Yeah, I will say Rick absolutely controlling their spawns, not letting them get anywhere near B.
Yeah, incredible work there.
Yeah, Illinois, they have to pick that up a little bit. You want to get those team trades. Wow, good work there again by Rick, and they're already on point capturing.
Rick is just having a breakout game right now. This is ridiculous.
This is what you want to see.
15-3 for Rick so far in this match.
And Clutch snaking those stairs, as he should.
Nice kill there by Clutch Russ. MTU going to hold B. It looks like they should be able to cap it. And already with a 5 life advantage while playing attack. This is ridiculous. Just need a site or 24 more kills in the next 2 minutes. And MTU taking this with 2 sweeps and 2 loads. Scuba checking corners. Might run into Bubster here. Rick is going to see somebody first. Picks up a kill. Takes out Beezy. Rick, nice kill there as well, taking out Bubster.
Yeah, it looks like the other team is spawning out, and MTU's going to stack this.
Once again, just nobody on SIC in position. They're taking too long to get to site. Yeah, and I think MTU's just going to take this for free. This should be a sweep for MTU.
Scuba is holding them off.
They're going to get it.
They can't push. They can't do anything.
That's
wow.
the game. A clean sweep. 2 massive rounds at the end there for MTU especially. And just no answers by SIC, but MTU, I'm sure, more than happy to pick up the sweep against one of the better teams in their conference. A 3-1 team has played really well so far this season, but MTU just shows up ready to annihilate them.
Wow, and if you look at these stats right here I got in front of me, Rick had 18 kills and 16 non-traded. This guy didn't die.
How do you go 18-3 in a varsity match?
A
6 KD in a varsity match. I'm at a loss.
I've got no words.
I don't know what to do. But yeah, I mean, for that, Rick, for that 1 round of control point alone, Rick is my MVP of the day. That's single-handedly putting a team on your back. I
mean, also on top of that, we were watching his hard points, and he was holding that. He was holding those points. Yeah. He has been absolutely imperative to this team winning this matchup.
Really just incredible work from the Huskies Call of Duty team, sitting at a perfect 5-0 record so far. 1 more week of regular season play, then it's all playoffs. So exciting stuff to see there.
Yeah, not only clean sweeping this game, but clean sweeping their streaks this game.
Yeah, really exciting stuff for the Huskies. But now coming up next on MTU Esports, no more streams for the rest of this week, but on Monday, the Rocket League Junior Varsity team is having a doubleheader. They're going to be playing Siena Heights and Nichols College. If they win one of those matches, they are going to be locking themselves up a playoff spot as well. Those matches are at 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock respectively, so tune in next Monday looking for Huskies JV to make playoffs.
Yeah, and we gotta celebrate this. This is huge. This is amazing.
Really exciting stuff.
Should we crack open one of the props?
I kind of do want to crack open a celebratory advertising placement Gatorade. But on Tuesday, we have some more matches coming up next week. The League of Legends team has qualified for the national playoffs. They are already a top 8 team nationwide. They're going to be playing their top 8 playoff match next Tuesday here. The time and opponent are still TBD. The bracket has not been seeded yet. But looking to advance to the top 4, possibly a national championship game for the League of Legends team. Absolutely massive news.
Wow. Yeah, I guess esports for the win.
Yeah.
Doing so much good work out here. Gotta love it.
And then on Wednesday, like we mentioned already, Call of Duty will be back at 7 o'clock trying to finish off their perfect regular season. They'll be taking on Anna Maria. Really exciting to see that game. Looking to go 6-0 in their debut season again. This is the first varsity season for this team. They have been playing incredibly all semester long, and really excited to see how they progress. And then finally, on Thursday at 7 o'clock, our first on-stream appearance of the Smash Junior Varsity team. They'll be looking to secure a top 2 seed in their conference and get a first-round bye as they take on the Michigan State Junior Varsity team in some Super Smash Brothers action. Another really exciting matchup there.
Yeah, I mean, good on them. They're JV, but they're coming out and they're doing what they need to do.
Yeah, JV, they're sitting at 3-1 currently. Michigan State is 5-0. It's going to be a really tough match, but hey, Huskies can do it.
Yeah,
we know how to upset.
They're gonna absolutely destroy and smash that competition. Sorry for the pun there.
Absolutely. But thank you all so much again, and thank you to all of our partners for supporting MTU Esports. I've been Scrimby.
I've been Pinery. Have a great night.
Go Huskies.